Hello and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, 5 Series is back on the ramp, and we've started the process of fixing the faults with the 535, which started yesterday with tyres. As I mentioned previously, the Avons are on, they were quite cracked on the sidewall. I'll put some pictures in now. As you can see, they were quite cracked, and on the inside where you couldn't see, really cracked. So we got 4 Uniroyal Rain Sports 3s. Not cheap, they're supposed to be the best. They've also got a very good rim protector on them. Tyre comes out a good bit past the alloy wheel. And what else have we got? Alright, I've just stripped out the engine bay panels to change the pollen filters, and you can see, well, you can't see because I've already moved a lot of the debris before I took these panels out. They were absolutely jammed with leaves and crap. And the drains on these panels were both pretty, that's where the excess water's supposed to go. So I'm surprised I haven't had any leaks really. But yeah, we'll blow them out. I need to go and get a second pollen filter, unless there's 2 in this box, which there might be. Which there is. Yay, okay. So we're sorted for that. We've got air filter, fuel filter, oil filter. Full genuine ZF service kit for the gearbox, which includes genuine ZF oil, new bolts, and a mechatronic sleeve. Awesome. So hopefully that should resolve some of our gearbox problems. Then we'll do an engine service and back brake pads. And yeah, stereo's off in Romania being fixed. So the interior is a bit of a state at the moment. As we said, we stripped off the 2 pollen filter panels because you need to do that to get to the brake master cylinder, which is a stunning bit of design. But yeah, so we're going to release the top off that. Sorted. Right, I'm going to do the back brakes first, then move on to the gearbox service, then move on to the engine service. Oh, that's all the rest of the leaves that come out of there. So you can see quite a bit. Okay, fancy new tyres off first. Let's go. Okay, wheels are off. Pads are quite low, so. And it looks like these are more your 7mm Allen key slider type of setups. Discs aren't bad, they're not perfect, but we'll run them for another set of pads, I think. We've got cheap pads anyway. Yeah, let's see how bad they are. Okay, so brakes weren't bad. They were bad enough to just touch the wear sensor down, but they're not bad. Same for the other side. Not bad, but they're all new wear sensor. Greased all the sliders, put some grease on the brake grease, obviously, on the squeal points. So that's the first bit done. So now we're going to crank out the instructions out the ZF box, which they're so kind to send. Probably start that draining down. Well, pretty good idea. Check A, we can open the fill plug, and B, that it's the right sump. So if it's not, we are in the crap. Yeah, next bit. So as you can see, this went well. I've only took the fill plug out so far, which was a nightmare to get to. And the oil is not hot, so I'm a bit mystified as to why it was overfilled. So yeah, I just went and bought some more tissue and a bag of granules and start trying to tidy this up so I don't walk it everywhere, and then get the drain plug out and drop the sump. Be sweet. Yeah, okay. So the sump of the gearbox is off with 20 to 30 Torx bolts. Fill plugs out. I'm not going to change the mechatronics unless something, because you've got to pull that white slot out and there's a plug, but it's, I don't want to take the gearbox off, the exhaust off today, so we'll leave that, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to wait for the last of it to drippy out, get the new sump on with the new bolts, and then start pumping fluid into it. Then when we've got this set and done, I can move on to servicing the engine, because obviously I need the engine to run to get the gearbox warm. I'll nearly drain the sump on the engine as well, but that'd be a bad idea. Yeah, you can't really see it now. It has got a vague, it's dark, but it has got a vague sort of redness about it. He said, trying to convince himself. Right, come back when we got the sump on. Okay, so our new sump is on, all torqued up and everything. We flushed our pump out with clean stuff. This is the way I'm going to do it with a 12-volt battery and a little table. We've put it's not pink, this oil, it's weird. We put 4 litres in the jug to get us started, so hopefully there we go. No, let's just flush that. Okay, now we're all good. There's a little bit of junk come out the pump, but it wasn't true. That's why I pumped out, so it's not more dirt than anything. So yeah, we'll plough this 4 litres into it. I think from what I've talked to people, they should take 6. It's supposed to be 7, but you don't get the litre out of the torque converter. And then we can do the level adjusting procedure. So I better get my laptop on charge. Hey, we're getting it. And it's only, I'm going to watch them. Okay. Okay, so we're just at the running the engine whilst filling stage. We got to the stage where it was dripping out just for the static fill. So according to the ZF directions, we know we're going to run out of in a minute. Let's top that up. Right, so we've overfilled well, we haven't overfilled the oil. We've put the oil in, and gearbox is at 30 degrees. So we're going to let it get a little bit warmer. Instructions say ideally 30 to 35. So we're going to let it get up to 32. Open the filling screw, make sure oil comes out, close filling screw, turn off engine. Now it says second person, but I've been dithering round up on the left like an idiot. But as you start changing it, it takes a while to... 31. Okay. So, and then we check it with the engine running. Doesn't actually say... Oh no, it does turn off the engine. So yeah. Right, okay. Let's give this a go. So we're down to just dripping. I don't know if you can see that. And we're at 35 now. So we've got to let this go until it's 40 and it's just a single drip. I've got to stop walking in front of the exhaust. So yeah, that's the next stage. Wait until the transmission oil reaches 40. Wait until single drip, close filling oil, turn off engine. And then we can do the service. So while that's warming up, I'm going to blast these out. Get them ready to go back in. And I think I can take my oil Oh no, I can't because the jug is on it. I'll just basically start tidying up a bit. Okay, so, got to stop saying okay. So, pollen filters, as you can see, this is the other side of the bit I showed you first off. They're quite bad. Air filter for the engine, similarly, it's not too bad, but it could probably be better without a load of bush and dead flies and things in it. So I'm just going to change these pollen filters. Engine oil is draining, oil filter's done. Lid's back on the master cylinder. I'm going to put my hand over that bit there and blast it out a bit. Then those panels can go back in, pollen filters can go back in, centre panel, bonnet seal, fill it up with oil, and we are done. If everything works. Okay. So we are all done. Oil filter, air filter, pollen filters. Oh, I didn't clear the brake fault. Nagasaki. Oh yeah, should be good for another. Well, obviously now I've started looking after it, so nothing can go wrong with it. But yeah, we'll report back on how the gearbox is going, how that's been serviced. The rest of the car should be sweet. So I got a decent journey in it later, a couple of hours, so we'll see how it goes. Hey Bob. So we have a delivery from, where is it from? This is the guy I used to fix the stereo. I'll detail it now when I put it back in and check it works, but the service has been phenomenal. Okay, so as you can see, I didn't really put the car back together this time because it's only been, I sent it to Romania, it left with TNT on Monday, they received it on Tuesday, he fixed it on Wednesday, like Craig David song, returned it, sent it Thursday, got collected 11 o'clock yesterday, and it was delivered before 12 o'clock today. So assuming this works, oh, and he's also done Bluetooth audio streaming in upgrade, software upgrade, and I'm not sure, he might have done maps as well, but I don't know, I might need to put the DVD back in. Yeah, let's get it back in. It's quite an easy install. You take this trim panel out, disconnect the wire so you can get the stereo back in, 4 screws, 2 screws in this panel, and then this big bit across just pops back in. But there's loads of videos on the internet how to do this, so okay, let's get. Alright, we're there. The scary moment of truth. Okay, so we've got a BMW symbol. Why is that going off? Hey. Okay, so we need to reset that and that. Oh, hang on, wrong one. Okay, the radio works. Oh, copyright. Alright, let's get the rest in, see what else it. Hello! Realised it didn't really have an end to the BMW servicing video. This is my normal job. This is about a month. Probably about a month after I did all the work on it. In that time it's done, ooh, blooming heck, south of France and back, I don't know, probably 2,500 miles, something like that, and it has been absolutely perfect. Gearbox, doing the gearbox service, got rid of all the issues that I had. Tyres seem really good. I have got a slight sway on the back at about 85, which obviously I only did on French motorway. But yeah, it's brilliant. Stereo works great. Really happy with the company. I'll put their details on the screen now. This is the new Boeing hanger. that they've just built at the airport where we are. You can't read, well, there's a guy over there, I don't know if that gives you a scale. It's pretty big. Well, that one's pretty big, this is bigger. Obviously it's a bit dirty and grimy and full of work stuff and Costa cups and things at the moment, but yeah, it's been brilliant. I've still got some bits to go on the front suspension, which are well, I think I'm going to polybush part of the front suspension, but we'll deal with that in another video. Obviously it needs a clean. I did try cutting back and doing the headlights, and they have got a bit better, but I was using a thing on a drill and I couldn't get into this corner, so I've got the new parking distance sensors to go on, so when the bumper comes off I'll refinish the headlights properly, or see how they do. But yeah, overall we are happy. It was all a success. It's just doing the day-to-day, you know, but it's doing it brilliant. So the next one, to restore, or not restore, get to reasonable functionality, I would say. Obviously there is the parking distance on this. We'll do a little video on that. But yeah, the next one is coming in is the Impreza. So we're going to do a clutch uprated clutch and light and flywheel on that, and see where we go. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll put some costs up on the screen now. There we go. Watching, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all soon. Take care.